All right, here we go. It's week 6 of the King of Wings 360s, presented by Ambient Air. We're here at Eldora. Let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's grid. Starting on pole in the number 37 for Hazen Boots Motorsports. No surprise here. Going to be Zach Wells. To his outside, he'll have his teammate, the weapon, Wyatt Walker in the 85 Walker Ridge Plantation Machine. Seth Johnson will fire off P3 in the number 5 SJD Design Machine for Backdraft. To his outside, Ryan Walker in the 98. Starting back there in row 3, it's going to be Kyle Bolin for Backdraft Motorsports in the 6. To his outside, he'll have his teammate Stephen Ott in the 84. The other 84 in the field, starting back there behind them, going to be John Walker. To his outside, Stu Rat for Backdraft Motorsports in the 19. Rounding out our field, a little further back than we used to seeing him, Corey Hazel in the 88 Cooper Equipment Reynolds Machine. He'll be flanked by his teammate Bryson Witherspoon in the 20B. That's your field here tonight. Get these guys rolling off pit road here. Zach Wells, impressive qualifying out of him. We expect nothing less in these sprint cars. See if he can keep it up front. Off the wall and out of trouble. 25 laps around Eldora tonight. These cars not easy to control. We know that. We have seen these races go south in a hurry for a lot of people. How about Kyle Bolin qualifying 5th tonight? Should be a great race tonight. Ten of the best getting ready to put on a show for you here. Pace truck's off. And we're green at Eldora. Week 6 of the King of Wings 360s, presented by Ambient Air. Oh, trouble in the back early already. We got a car upside down and flipping. Oh my. What happened there? Come back and take a look. Looks like Kyle Bolin with an issue here early. Oh, he's going to touch with Stu Rat. Oh, man. John Walker with nowhere to go. My, oh, my. Watch that again from John Walker's point of view. Back this up a little bit. Oh, man. Kyle just gets turned right in front of him. Nowhere to go. Hazelwood, he gets a piece of that. Man. So the yellow out early here at Eldora. Get that off your screen there. So just like that, Kyle Boland, John Walker on pit road. Hazelwood. Looks like he's able to make it back off pit road. He was able to drive his car in. That's the difference there. Lights are off the pace truck. Getting ready to go green here once again. Didn't take long. About 6.5 laps. Destroyed 3 cars. See how long we make it this time. Here we go. Zach Wells, Wyatt Walker, front row. Zach, another great jump. Jockeying for position here in the back. Stu-Rat on the low side. Seth Johnson up high. That battle settles out for a minute. Witherspoon able to get around Ryan Walker. Hazelwood going to try to make his way back up through the field now. Kyle Boland back out on track. John Walker out here as well. Oh, man. Stays high for the leaders, and Seth almost tags him on the way by there. So Wyatt, he's gotten around Zach. We watched quite the battle just a little while ago in the 358 Modifieds. Looks like these guys are getting ready to put on another show. 17 to go at Eldora. Wyatt's pretty good in these cars, but not known for his speed in them like Zach is. Zach Wells, certainly the sprint car specialist in the Hazen Boots Motorsports camp. And he's reeling Wyatt in right now. Let's go on board here for a minute with Zach Wells. You saw Wyatt tag the wall there. Might open up the door for Zach on the outside. Wyatt, nice recovery. Stu-Rat still hanging on to third. Stu-Rat looking at a podium here. Witherspoon's moved up nicely. Running in fourth now. Seth right behind him in fifth. Hazelwood back up to sixth. He's gotten around Ryan Walker now. Ooh, watching Zach Wells. Gonna throw the slide job on Wyatt. Wyatt gonna cross him over here. Watching the battle for the lead with 9 to go here at Eldora. Oh, Zach gonna get into the wall. Look at the momentum off the high side Zach's able to carry. Slide up in front of Wyatt here. And makes it stick. Great move there by Zach Wells. Be able to go to the low side and still carry the momentum up off the top on the corner exit. Veteran move there by Zach Wells. Wyatt into the wall just a little bit. 5 to go now. Watching Zach work the wheel there. This turned into a 2-horse race. We come to 4 to go. Surat still hanging on to 3rd. Witherspoon right there behind him, though. Spoon on the high side. Surat preferring a little bit lower. Witherspoon closing in with 3 to go. We talked about it in the 358 modifieds. History between these guys. 2 laps to go. Is Witherspoon going to be able to make the pass here? Witherspoon looking to the high side. Can he get it done? Meanwhile, up front, Zach Wells has this one well in hand. Witherspoon, Sturat looking to settle it. Wells will take the win here. Wyatt Walker going to hang on a 2nd. 3rd, going to go to Witherspoon by about a car length. What a battle there between him and Sturat at the end. Seth Johnson will take 5th. Hazelwood 6th. Ryan Walker 7th. Stephen Hott 8th. Kyle Bolin 9th. And John Walker going to round out the field in 10th. What a race that was. Let's go talk to your top 3.
Starting off with the 3rd place driver tonight in the King of Wing 360 Sprints presented by Ambient. They're going to be Bryson Witherspoon. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Hey, man, always great to talk to you up on the podium. Congrats on the P3 tonight at Eldora. Big track, but still a very technical car, and managed to best a whole bunch of other drivers. How'd you do it tonight?
I was running 3rd in the heat race and stuffed in the wall going into 1. Rookie mistake. So I started, I believe, 10th, which is last. And opening lap, it was a flip. I got to run a couple cars. And then just drove around everybody I could. And then finally got to Sturat going into 1, and I wasn't lifting. It was either I was going to get 3rd or I was going to go home on the trailer.
Checkers or records. I love it. It's awesome. Always entertaining watching you out here, Spoon. And congrats on the P3 tonight. And you guys sponsors want to shout out?
I want to thank D's Mini Donuts, Diamond S Farms, Burger Chick, Pink Mermaid, Finish Line Race Designs, Swamp Fox Graphics, White Oak Lodge, and Walker Ridge Plantation, and all of y'all for putting us on, and my team at HPM.
There you have it. The Spoon, Bryson with the Spoon, bringing home P3 tonight in the King of Wing 360s, presented by Ambient Air here at Eldora. Moving on now to P2 tonight, going to be the weapon itself, Wyatt Walker. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Wyatt, good battle between you and your teammate there, Zach, at the end, and he just managed to get you there by a little bit, but not bad with P2 tonight. How'd you do it?
Yeah, with these cars, I'm just a little behind the 8 ball. It's kind of how I've always been with these cars. I just can't quite get a little bit more speed that I need, but was able to get in front of him on that restart pretty much. I got to the bottom before he did. Pretty much a half a lap before he did, and that got me to lead. And I think he got into the wall, and then he had to work his way back up. And it was just a matter of time before he caught me and passed me. I was going to just try to hold him off any way I could. But, I knew he was fast. There wasn't no need to try to wreck his post just to hold him up. But, yeah, I'll take 2nd. Track was a little more hammered down than I thought it would be, so just kind of had to adjust to that.
Yeah, it did seem to hold up quite a bit more than usually does here at Eldora. And just congrats on the P2 tonight, though. Either way, he had to figure it out, and it's like everybody else, and managed to beat everybody but one driver, his teammate. So, again, congrats on that P2. You got any sponsors you want to shout out, Wyatt?
Yeah, I got to thank y'all for putting this on. Walker Ridge Plantation, Swamp Fox Graphics, and Hazen Boots Motorsports, and congrats to Zach on the win.
We have Wyatt Walker bringing home P2 tonight, King Wing 360s, presented by Ambient Air. Moving on now to the feature winner tonight, going to be Zach Wells on 37 for Hazen Boots Motorsports. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Zach, little adversity there in the race, but managed to work your way back up. You're always fast in these sprint cars. What was your secret tonight on the track?
Yeah, these are my favorite cars at one of my favorite tracks. So I love when you can get up and run the fence, and kind of caught me by surprise why it drove underneath me. I didn't think the bottom was there at all. I couldn't make it stick. Other than that, I was trying to hold my line and not tear the right front off. I got into the wall one time and told me I had wheel damage, but seemed to drive better after I had wheel damage.
It's funny when it works that way, but either way, you guys put 37 up there in victory lane tonight, so congrats on that. You guys sponsoring your shout out tonight, Zach?
Yeah, you guys for putting it on. Dirty Mac Motorsports, Dirty Mac Polishing, Hayes and Boots Motorsports, SJD Designs, Beatman's Masonry, and PCs by Thomas.
Yeah, and Zach Wells completes the Hayes and Boots Motorsports sweep of Dirt Night entirely. All 9 podium spots available, including tonight's 360's King Wings presented by Ambient Air. We appreciate y'all coming out to the show, and we will see you guys next week.